Alright, so we're going to take a look at the rest of the options in Pixlr. We looked at the adjustments, and now we're going to look at effects. And you'll see that it looks like there's only a few different options underneath effects, but there's really quite a few. There's creative, default, soft, subtle, too old, unicolor, and vintage. So once I click one of these, you'll see that there are a whole ton of options that come up. And there's arrows right up here that allow me to scroll over and see the rest of them. If you see one that you kind of like, but you're not too sure, you can click it. It will apply it to your photo. And if you love that, then you will hit apply. Remember, you cannot go back. If you don't like it, then you can click cancel, and that will bring you back to here, and you can go back into vintage and see if there's one that you like a little bit better. And let's suppose that was the one that I really loved. I can now click apply, and that is saved for good. So you can play around and look at all the different ones under these different headings to pick one that suits the mood of your photo. And we're going to skip overlay, but that would be basically if you want to put one of these sort of texture looking things over top of your photo, but it really just kind of takes away from it. If you want to add a cool border to your photo, you can go into here, and again, there's a whole bunch of options underneath each one of these. And I wouldn't pick anything that takes away from your photo too much, but if there was something that you thought added to it, such as that puts just a little bit of a shadow around the edge of my photo. I don't really like it because it makes your hand look a little bit dirty down here. So I could adjust the amount of that if I want, or maybe I might want to pick a little bit of a different one back into grunge, and let's take a look at cracked. So if there's a photo that you thought was really great, or sorry, a frame, then you can select it. I don't usually like using frames myself, but those are in there for your use. And stickers and text are really if you just want to plaster things on top of your photos. And we're not really going to want to do that because that, again, takes away from what we're trying to do, and that's show off our photography.